Hi, it's Joy, and today we're watching Star Trek Strange New World, Season 2, Episode 1, The Broken Circle. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring another season of this show. Thank you as well to you. I have now also seen some of the original Star Trek episodes, slip of the tongue, so I'm really excited to kind of go into this, having seen some of the original ones that they referenced in the previous season, and see these characters in their original form, and to now see them in this form, which to me is sort of the original form, but it's actually not their original form, if that makes sense. Let's go.
I'm not giving up.
Chris.
Did you manage to even talk to her?
Going to offer me a plea deal.
You cannot resign.
She can't.
Lost Enterprise.
Be back before Enterprise's inspections are complete.
Chris, you're being ridiculous.
If she's
Being
your only shot
loyal.
at fighting this,
I will be acting captain of the Enterprise.
You don't sound excited, Spock. Take it easy, Mr. Spock. You'll never even have to leave space dock.
Oh, that's so not going to be the case, is it?
Expression. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Hey, I have faith in you.
Just
See
for
you
the
in 3
one.
days.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were experiencing what we humans call stress.
Yes.
You unleashed your anger to combat the Gorn. You removed those blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Now all your emotions are flowing more freely.
I'm concerned my emotions may impact.
All
my judgment.
humans are feeling these
You just have
emotions.
to learn to live with them.
Yeah. It's a
Like we
process.
all do. I offer a more human therapy.
You are half human. We struggle with it, but you will make it through.
Humans use it as a way of channeling emotion into expression.
I feel much better now, thanks, Doc.
And your heart rate is going down.
Doctor?
Thank you, nurse.
If you'll excuse me.
He called off his engagement, right? Because it's been a while since I watched this, and I watched the prequel, not prequel, oh my god, the original ones with the engagement and everything. Is it called off now? So they wouldn't be cheating, or is he still engaged?
I just need a second.
It'll only be a few minutes.
And I have a job to do. This is my station. So if you don't mind,
She's very confident,
thank you.
growing up.
And it's a distress signal.
Who is it from?
La'an, sir.
Then we gotta go. Zoom
Commission
zoom.
denied, Lieutenant, that she's been on voluntary leave from Starfleet for months.
Nevertheless.
It's not a
the
distress
message is
signal.
We alternate our access with the Klingons. For the next 30 days, it's the Klingon show. We turn up during their shift, they'll consider it an act of war. There's no way we risk a resumption of hostilities with the Klingons.
Well, then if
over
we have
vague message which
peace
may or
with
may
the
not be
Klingons, shouldn't we at
from
least
the
contact
stuff.
them and ask them to go and
Check
help?
it out
Unless they
when
are
we
the
access
Federation
the planet
Dragon.
I will need your help to get the inspectors off the ship
Hmm.
and achieve our objective. But I will not ask you to do something you believe is wrong.
I love
If
this
you wish to
crew.
leave or report this,
What plan?
I would have thought it obvious.
We're stealing the Enterprise.
We must steal the Enterprise.
Yeah, come on, guys. Wake up. Nothing is suspicious here.
All non-essential crew members are ordered to evacuate the ship immediately.
We are at red alert. Perhaps you did not hear the evacuation order.
Yes, never mind me. I'm just finishing up my inspection.
But
Are we going to be
it is
abducting
clear
her
loss
along
of
with
antimatter
everything
data.
else?
And the same wouldn't leak on the sensors. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was on purpose. To steal the Enterprise? Or do you want to tell me that's not what's happening here?
Why is she, who is she? Why
Yes,
is
you
she?
can always count on a vote. They don't do things without a good reason.
So is she, on board with the plan?
Good reason to steal the ship.
I am having what you humans call a hunch.
A Vulcan with a hunch. Can you vent ionized plasma from the warp nacelles? I could.
She's like, I will help you. I've stolen many starships.
Why are you helping us?
Oh dear, the Enterprise has had a problem. Completely
Transmission
unrelated.
from Starbase 1 dock, blowing the docking clamps and ordering us to make space between the ship and the station.
We're gonna make a load of space. We're actually gonna pop to this mining planet, I think he said, that's technically under the Klingons' jurisdiction right now, but that's where I really, that's how much space I think we need, and that's the only direction we could possibly travel in.
Starbase 1 will have to wait. The Cogitar system. Warp factor 5.
We don't leave people behind when they send out distress signals.
You gonna say it? Your thing?
My what?
Your thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Hit it.
My last captain liked to say zoom.
Must I have it? I would like the ship to go.
I
Now.
love it so much. It is the best one I've ever heard. I would like the ship to go now.
Beat that, human.
Well, she's here.
You said it was urgent.
Wow. I would have lost so many bets. Yeah, Vulcans can surprise you. Thank you for coming. A new syndicate made up of ex-Cleon and Federation soldiers has decided that peace isn't good for business.
Oof,
And they have
okay.
one ideology. They want to restart the war.
Restart the war how?
All I know is they've been looking to get their hands on as much Federation tech as possible.
Getting Starfleet to come here when it's not their turn could help with that.
Explosion at the mine. Wait. Ensign.
Thank you.
Hope it works. We're just
Nice
passing
tech.
doctors.
We could use your services. Who's we?
The Syndicate. Because that looks like Klingon and human. Klingon and Federation.
But I need more.
I'll see what I can do.
That went well. We've lost our
done.
doctors, a nurse,
What's
but
an antimatter detonation? Whatever they're planning, it's happening tomorrow. Should we call Starfleet?
Not until we have solid proof.
I mean,
I
yeah,
cannot
all of
relish
the
another
Federation
call with the Admiral
arriving
without it.
could
Now
cause a
let's get back to
diplomatic
the Enterprise
incident.
and see what...
I'm not a cave person, but this is for sure the biggest I've ever seen.
Decades of dilation mining.
Ooh. Making of their own mocked-up Starfleet ship to go attack the Klingons with.
Treated Klingons before. Where?
What do you think?
Tell me, or I'll cut out your tongue so you...
You want me to tell you this is not bringing everything back?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. But I can tell you I'm in control.
Humans have to deal with strong emotions too.
Yes, but how can it ever be?
Not for those who served in it. And definitely not when this group is trying to restart it.
Maybe with all the other Federation tech they've managed to acquire.
Why?
They can attack the Klingons and claim
You
it's the
have a
Federation.
Sure you want to do this again?
Again? No. But I'm not seeing a better choice.
Needs to never stop being a fight living in the war. Jesus. This stuff must have some pretty terrible side effects, surely it would be more widespread during the war.
No! How about your Federation rules against torture?
He can't answer you if he's dead.
You can't. Torture is wrong, you can't do this. I know that you're lost. You're still trying to heal.
On the bridge!
We'll send you to dark places if you let it. It's very hard not to.
I need a minute.
I'll buy you a minute.
Like, fighting off Klingons hand to hand is incredibly difficult. We need more of this green stuff. Even if it's wearing off. They're enjoying their cool shots on this episode. I love it. Yes. Why is it lasting longer in him? Like, what are the bad downsides of this green stuff? Because there have to be some, or else why didn't everyone have this stuff? Because there are a lot of instances I can remember from Discovery Season 1 Or if they just had some green stuff to shoot, things would have gone easier. Unless they did have green stuff to shoot, and it has been a long time since I watched season 1 of Discovery. Is the ship taking off? Because then the airlock's suddenly not such a great escape plan.
All my contacts in the Broken Circle have vanished, so whatever they're going to do, it must be something that's...
Yep. I think I found what they're doing. Did the doctor's message get through? Right when the Klingon battlecruiser arrives. Would he be like, hey, Klingon cruiser, that's not a Federation ship. We are a Federation ship. We are here illegally. But,
Sir, destroy this ship.
Do you think they're reading the transponder signal?
They hope they'd be off the ship when Enterprise got it.
5 minutes if they have a laser torch.
Klingons see that ship, it will start a war.
Indeed. In fact, Mr. Ortegas, I surmise that is likely its precise intention.
I love the fact that, like, at the beginning of the episode, Pike was like, don't worry, Spock. You just gotta be captain. No big deal. Like, it's just while we're getting the inspection in space dock. It's fine. And now it's like, we might trigger another Klingon war.
Federation ship in firing range.
Mr. Spock, what are your orders? Shield's at 80%.
I mean, we could
Spock,
try
return
and
fire.
tell the Klingons that we thought that someone was faking, that we picked up on the fake Federation ship from far away and came to investigate and didn't want to start a war.
70%.
We can use the attitude jet to guide us away from the ship.
Only we'll be dead.
Not necessarily. It'll take almost a minute for us to freeze.
You have to exhale, right?
Don't worry.
Like,
We'll
make sure there's...
It's a terrible idea.
It's the only idea you have. You have to expel all breath, right?
Let's get to it then.
If there's any in your lungs, they'll explode. Which they're both medicals, they
Stay on that
know.
ship, Mr. Ortegas. Not yet. Any signal from Nurse Chapel or Dr. Mbenga?
Nothing, sir.
Is he going to view this as his emotions affecting him? Because, like, the logical thing to do is you have to cold-heartedly destroy that ship so that it doesn't trigger a war. Like, even if the Klingons see us, you can say, well, we just destroyed that ship. It was a fault, like, it was coming, like, we're sorry, we're in your space, we'll leave now. Like, we're really, really sorry, but we had to stop them before they, like, launched another war or whatever. Like, I guess. You can talk your way out of it. Whereas... if you let them fire on the Klingons, there may not be time to prove any of that is the case. Even if you then destroy the ship, you've still had a Federation ship firing on them. But the emotional side of you is like these two people that I care about, including Nurse Chapel, who I care about, are in danger and going to die. And I need to give them every chance I can to save themselves. And I don't want to be the one that gave the order that killed them. All that air out your lungs, right?
This is how we're gonna die.
Mr. Spock, it's now or never.
Fire photon torpedoes!
You did the right thing, the only thing you could do in this situation. All the emotions he's feeling.
Sir, I'm detecting a Federation EV suit transponder.
Go, 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 go. He's breathing. Breathe!
You don't die. You don't die. You do not die!
He's an emotional boy.
Now you're stalling for another day.
Captain, your sensors did not detect us until we fired on the false Federation vessel. Could we not have as easily fired on yours? Can conclude this discussion over a barrel of blood wine.
You drink blood wine.
I have been known to.
You're no typical Vulcan.
No. It would seem I am not.
It's boredom. And on that ship of yours, seems to be a shortage of that.
Okay.
I might even try and
She frightens me.
Huh?
She terrifies me. I'm terrified. You did good, sweetie.
Where are you gonna go now?
home, please? Yar!
After explicitly ordering you not to go,
Yeah,
you risked
we
hundreds of
averted a
lives,
war.
and you risked peace in the court.
Successful mission.
You got lucky. And that could have just as easily gone the other way, with the Federation being thrown
He's
into a brutal war
not
with the
wrong
Klingons.
about that, to be
I did what I
honest,
believed
but
was right.
he did do what he
Followed my
believed was
gut,
right as
as
well.
we humans are so fond of saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I will accept whatever.
You're feeling a lot of emotions.
I didn't hear you come in.
I'm so mad at myself that I can't remember if he's still engaged or not in this. Like, I know ultimately, obviously, doesn't marry the... Oh, I used to know her name. He doesn't marry her. But, like, I think they've called it off in this. But I can't remember if they just, like, fake called it off. I remember it was that whole standoff, and there was, like, Spock's evil brother, and, like, all that kind of stuff. And then she had to, like, publicly say that she didn't care about him, and so it was, like, that was, like, a public ending of it. But did they also have a private ending of things? I think they must have done, right?
I'm not
Used to these kind of emotions. How to deal with them.
I have no words for what I feel.
Go write her a love song. As long as you're not engaged. If you're still engaged, go break up with your fiance, then write her a love song. There we go. Why are they all...
off easy.
He just kept us from potentially having to defend two fronts at the same time.
Two fronts? What's the other
He
one?
doesn't know it. And if this war happens,
Who with? The Romulans?
we're gonna need every good officer we...
Gone. Flippin' fantastic. I don't know who that is. Or was that the original Uhura? So Strange New Worlds in the mag, it is itself. I love this show because it has such a brilliant balance of silly and serious, hopeful and idealistic, but also acknowledging the horrors of war and how terrible and traumatic it is and how it affects you. Like, it's just, I love Star Trek so much. And, you know, I was never somebody who hated Discovery. I do want to keep watching it. I just was sad about how some things went down in season 2, and then I just lost track. I think it stopped being broadcast where I could watch it, and I just lost track of it. And I know a lot of people hated it because it was really different. I remember actually back in the day, a lot of people hated Enterprise because it was different, and I actually like both of those. But I feel like this show is kind of peak Star Trek, if that makes sense. At least what it is to me. That kind of blend of lighthearted with deep, meaningful things, without forgetting the things that have come before and moving forward as well. I love, like, Spock's I want the ship to move now. It was just, I need him to later on in the series be the captain, like Pike's busy again, and like he just out of the blue, like when they're like, okay, ship's ready to go, and without prompting he goes, I want the ship to go now. Because it was everything. La'an, she's coming back, right? She's rejoining our crew because she was one of my favorite characters in the first season. I was so unsure of her at first, like not like actually unsure of her, but even like when you meet new characters and you're like, ooh, I was like initially like, ooh, because I didn't know her. She wasn't like a name I recognized, like Uhura. You're like, ooh, ooh, Spock, ooh. Although I knew this Spock because he was in Discovery. So she was a delight in the first season, and I really hope that we get her back as our security officer. It seems like we're going to have Scary Lady as the engineering officer. She does, like, she scares me, but like in a good way. Like she doesn't seem like a bad person. She just seems like someone that I would be so like, what's she gonna do next? I can't predict this woman. But you know what? Good for her. You do you. And I think I vaguely like the idea of there being a humanoid-esque species that had coexisted with humans or whatever undetected rings a bell, but I don't know if it rings a bell from Star Trek. Like, is that an original concept or a new concept? But she seemed fun and terrifying at the same time. I hope number 1 comes back. I kind of assume she will, but I have zero to back that up. Other than the fact that she's one of the main characters and we all like her. I was expecting to kind of, not one, like for the beginning of the episode, I kept expecting for us to jump back to Pike and to see where he was going and who he was going to meet. I wonder whether this kind of will take the whole season to be sorted out, or whether we'll know one way or another what's happening to her sooner. But yeah, this little crew, them willing to like take their crazy risks, defying orders to do the right thing, it's very peak Star Trek, always has been, always will be, and Spock battling with his emotions. Now, we know that this is a prequel to the original series. We also know that it's not necessarily like a direct, like, in the same universe, or is it? Like, I get so muddled with, like, I know the movies obviously were a whole other separate thing. Is this meant to be one continuous universe? Or is it just a very similar universe to the original series? But regardless, in the original series, Spock does have control over his emotions. Like, there are times when where he has glimmers of them, but he's not this. And that could simply be that Spock is going to learn how to control them in the same way that there are humans who don't show their emotions all the time. There are humans who feel the emotions but don't show them, who train themselves. He may learn like that, or he may regain his Vulcan control over his emotions. Like maybe because they're Vulcan emotions, they are so strong that it's actually detrimental to him to have them on display all the time, so he will need to have them controlled. We will see, but he'll have to figure out something with them in the long run, because in the original series he had them under control. I just love this show. The Gorn. Whenever I say the word Gorn, I feel like I'm putting on a funny accent, like an Australian, like, oh no, Cleo, they're gone. I'm so sorry. That is where my brain goes. Not like when things are tense, my brain is not thinking that. But when they're just like, it's the Gorn, I'm like, oh no, the Gorn are gone. I'm very sorry. I don't know how you put up with me. But yeah, this was a fantastic episode. I love this crew so much. I am very excited to see where it goes next. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.